Now, fangirling, internalizing fangirling, has worked out quite well for me, but there are dangers I've encountered. One is something you just have to get over, which is realizing your feelings are not all that special. That's fine. You're part of the human race, David Wilson, etc. Two is that you might look uncool for expressing enthusiasm, and that's okay because anyone who might accuse you of being uncool for expressing enthusiasm, they're just not focusing on the right things to make themselves happy, and they should not be friends with people, and yeah. Three is that you hide behind your tastes instead of understanding what makes them specific to you, and then you start to see other people the same way, and then everyone just becomes a collection of Facebook likes classified by hipster or mainstream or what have you, and that takes all the fun and nuance out of everything, and limits people to arbitrarily conceived ideas of what they are and aren't allowed to like. So let others like stuff the same way you like things unto you. No. 4 is that you want to create your own art, but you get all stifled because you feel so intimidated by all the stuff you fangirl over that came before you. You feel like you could never live up to all your influences, so you just give up entirely. There's a really good TED Talk about this called Pressure, Power, Punk Rock, where this girl talks about loving punk musicians so much that she's too scared to even try and make her own music. And she wraps it up with the saying from the punk community, kill your idols, and interpreting it as to just forget about the passing of the torch and just stop worshiping your heroes. You should humanize them and understand that you have a place right next to them. 5 is that you become, the 5th danger, is that you become really obsessed with an artist or writer or whatever, and you worship them, and you take their word as gospel, and then you grow out of it and feel stupid. Or you realize they're a total jerk, like they publish something that's in really poor taste, or it's offensive, or it's just like bad quality and embarrassing. Then what you need to do is, first, if they're accessible, and what they did was actually offensive to you, not out of taste, but just because they're showing prejudice or ignorance or something, you can write to them or comment on their article or tweet at them. And the second thing you need to do is accept that a lot of fangirlism ends in learning that the thing you liked then didn't mean what you thought it did, or it isn't important to you now, but you still shouldn't feel all silly and stupid for it. Because artists are, according to history, not the most reliable or consistent people, and meaning is malleable, but the personal truth you once saw in a poem exists not in a thorough analysis of the words on the page, but in the moment in which you felt like you've received a gift of clarity and relief and comfort from the universe. It lies in the magic of the coincidence that you should come across this work at just the right time.